You would think he would have squared up, but he didn't. He did exactly what I thought he would do, like I said. And I've learned that from the streets as well as prison. When guys talk, the way he talks, 9 times out of 10, when you slap them, they're going to take flight. So instead of squaring up, he took a little bit of a flight and went straight for his phone. That's what he did. So my comrade sees that, I see that. I turn around and I walk off like nothing happened. It made a little bit of a commotion when he went for his phone, because he was saying something. I wasn't even paying attention to what he was saying for the most part. Me and my comrade walked off, got into my car, and we got out of there. So that's how that situation played out. And as I mentioned in part 1, before I came home from prison, something similar happened to him at Sugar Daddy's in Queens. And he went there pretending to be John Gotti. An Albanian stepped to him, punched him in the face. What did he do? Ran. He tried to get out of there and called the police. They had him stuck. He didn't want to leave. He called the police and everything. They had to escort him out of the place. So, and especially when you're dealing with those Albanians in Queens, they don't play like the way the Italians play. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with how the Italians move, but they're a lot more aggressive in how they handle business. So I'm saying, meaning like it's on site, it's right there. So that's the situation with that. Now, that guy gets into those kind of problems. He's been slapped a few more times. Those are facts in the streets. Not because of, like he said, oh, you know, the Gottis are sending people for me or anything. No, it's just you have guys like that who are rats, informants. They get caught and then they want to still live the gangster lifestyle. You can't do that. Instead of actually, you know, giving speeches, trying to help kids and things like that, they try to glorify and embellish the part they played in that life. So that was the situation with that. Now, for people who don't know too much about this guy, all you have to do is do your research. He was not directly under John Gotti Sr. He was under John Gotti Jr. John Gotti Sr. was born in the 1940s. This guy was born in the 60s. John Gotti Sr. was 20-something years older than this guy. So he was under John Gotti's son as an associate on record, right? And that's pretty much it as far as that. So if you have any sense, all you have to do is just look into those things. He wound up getting caught up for what he was doing, and he testified against John Gotti. It didn't work. Even if you look at that trial, the jury didn't even believe John alite because he embellishes things too much. And at the end of the day, guys like that are rats. If you live that lifestyle, like I said, when I went to prison, I didn't rat on anybody. I did my time. Were statements made on me? Yes. I didn't go there and start cooperating at that point. There's no excuse for that. So John Gotti Sr. was a real gangster. Guys like John alite, absolutely not. So that's the truth, you know, about that guy. Simple and plain. And the things that happened to him for a reason. So with a lot of those guys, they're sitting ducks. Nobody's really trying to kill him. Like when I saw him, I slapped him. Nobody's sitting there trying to gun him down or anything like that. Why? Because he already told on people who were like supposed to be like family to him. So what do you think he's gonna do if something serious happens to this guy? And the reason I slapped him, like I said, is because I saw not too long ago on social media him saying that he slapped John Gotti's brother in prison. which is bullshit. So that's that. And then, you'll see in the link to the description here, as well as in the pinned comment, different newspaper articles with this guy. He's no good. You don't do that. Especially not with Sean Gotti's civilian family members. These are civilians. You don't go on there to the media trying to say they're threatening you. And all type of bullshit to sell books. It's nonsense. It's a real scumbag type of move. You don't do that type of stuff. If that man was honorable, which he's not, obviously he's an informant, you don't involve people's family in your shenanigans. So when that guy says stuff like I'm batting guys, I'm piping guys, I'm drilling guys, all he's really doing is fingering guys. Pause. Meaning pointing people, taking a stand on people and stuff like that. And he's trying to, rewrite Cosa Nostra history and stuff like that. But anybody who has sense knows that the guy embellishes what he's talking about. So anyway, with that, I'll see you guys at some other point in the near future. God bless you. God bless your family. Take care. And use your due diligence. Use your due diligence when you hear stories from these kind of characters. All right? Peace.